Mattyvison.com. Thank you, Jay Salerno, lush tattoo artist from Vision Burn Art Gallery on Wheeler Avenue, hooking us up with the new camera. Guess what? I'm a moose! A moose! Moose, 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 love the moose, moose, moose. This here is an idiot, Humpty Blue. Why is he an idiot? Really? That there is a Pawnee dragon. Fly like a dragon, yeah boy! And you're watching Eggisode 39, yes, of the egg-shaped ball. Ole, 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 Ponty, Ponty, yes! What up, homie?
You're loud.
Yeah, I know I'm loud. What's up, Dragon?
Back from the break.
Fancy seeing you.
That was a long break.
A couple months since we talked Principality Premiership.
Yep.
We did a little cheeky show in Philly where we got down on the pitch. I hope you got a chance to see it with that lush director, Richardson.
That was a good
Idiot,
one.
though. He was an idiot.
Yeah.
First off, before we even get into the madness, that's filming. I don't see a red light. Yeah? Razzle, that's good? Oh, the Razzle says it's good right there. We wanted to get on board and say how excited we were about the baby boy. I am still, I know it seems like yesterday, but Jacob Dickamidis, man, is he the greatest kid in the world
Yes,
or
he
what?
is. Yes, he is.
Royalty! I mean, the son of a captain! Way!
Action stuff, too.
Yes!
Love it.
Yes! What are you doing, boy? He's got a blue shirt on there. Dragon! Where did we leave off?
I have no idea. It was so long ago, but we think we're going to be able to put it together for you. Sway Cup. We missed the show. We get to do a show about that. Of course, Ponty had the big win over Neath. And somebody had a nice interview with Steve Giddy from GTM FM radio.
Kelly next!
Nope, it was the Dragon himself.
Really?
Yep. Long distance. It was awesome.
Very cool.
Then we had Ponty take the double. They crushed Kaneki. Absolutely crushed him.
Kaneki.
Took the WP championship. We love that. And for those of you that didn't know and don't follow the Pontypridd Predictions League, somebody that doesn't live in Wales won it this year. And they won it by predicting that Ponty would lay a beating on the Baby Scarlets.
Who's that?
Ponty Dragon.
Woo!
That was a classic
The
too.
Ponty Predictability League picked a peck of pickled
Phil's.
Phils.
Yeah. The other great thing that happened while we were away, Ponty captain Chris Dickamidis named WP Player of the Year.
Second Dicko mention.
Hats off to Dicko. Gotta love that. Then we move on to the action that took place this summer.
Time for some action.
There was some awesome stuff out there. I mean, it was incredible. First, we had the Under 20s Junior World Championship, and that took place in France, which, you know, what are you gonna do? But we had a few of our friends there. We had Tom Pascoe, we had Gareth Thomas, we had Owen Jenkins, and we had Sam Davis. And they crushed Samoa, beat Scotland by 5, beat Argentina by 5, beat South Africa in the semi 18-17.
From you.
But they lost to England in the final,
Muffins.
23-15. But on the good side, IRB Junior Player of the Year,
The good side.
Sam Davis. He was unbelievable. He's a young guy, great kid, and he can kick. He's the next Lee Halfpenny, but I think they're real close in age, so it's going to be. I think he's going to follow right in behind him, and we're going to need to. Then we got the World Cup Sevens in Moscow.
Hey. They don't got toilet paper still.
And we had our boys there. We had Paul John. We had Captain Adam Thomas. We had Reece Shallard.
Reese's Pieces.
And again, this one started out great. Wales beat Uruguay, which we expected.
Uruguay.
Not my way.
Is it Uruguay or Uruguay?
It wasn't my way.
Uruguay.
He's a guy.
No.
No, Uruguay.
He's a guy, Uruguay, everywhere a guy.
Then they beat Tonga. Then they beat Fiji. So I mean, we're on a roll
Is
here.
that a type of water?
Yes,
Fiji
Fiji
water,
water.
yeah.
Very good for you. Then we got in the Cup quarterfinal against New Zealand. Now you know that's not going to be an easy one. We lost to them 26-10. So that was a tough one. Okay, but on the good side, New Zealand went on to win the whole thing. And you know how they won it? They won it by beating England 33-0. So now you think about that. Wales lost to them 26-10. England lost to them 33-0. So England's lucky that we didn't play them. They were very fortunate. If we were in that group, we'd have been playing for the championship. But congrats to our boys. Well done performance to make it to the quarters
Yeah, boy!
and lose to the eventual winner, right? Then we had the British and Irish Lions tour of Australia.
Woo!
And it was a classic. Absolute classic. It was.
There were some amazing tries in that game. I'm gonna love hearing you paint the picture of the story.
Here we go. They got the preliminary matches, you know, against the clubs down there. They crushed the Western Force. They beat the Queensland Reds, crushed the combined New South Wales Old Country, crushed the New South Wales Waratahs. And bad thing is a couple guys got hurt. We had Sean Healy from Ireland got ligament damage. And then we had a real blow. Geston Jenkins had a calf problem. They both got sent home. And but then they lost to the Brumbies.
The Brumbies!
They lost to them 14-12. That was kind of a heartbreaker, but with injuries, you know, and mixing the squad, it happens. One of the weird things is Shane Williams came over to play for them from Japan,
Wow!
where he plays for the Mitsubishi Dynabors.
Aye,
Fishy is a type of car.
aye,
Yes, it is.
always ice.
I think they own both of them. Maybe that Dynabors is the type of car too.
Kenny Nag's son,
That
always
was
ice.
That was a tough one. Then we got the first test. Great game. Lions 23, Wallabies 21. Okay, that was a good one. And the Welsh boys led everything. They were the men. Got all the points on the board there. Curtly Beale from Australia was attempting a kind of a decent distance pen that would have given the Wallabies the win. His left foot slipped. No plant. Guy thing went wide. He missed it. Not even close. So we win that one. Wallabies had a bunch of injuries too.
One of the hidden highlights of that game is with all the people that were missing. Fellow Welshman Kevin Ashman, who also writes a pretty mean story, had a pretty sweet breakaway down there for a try. Ox, can you show the footage? Way!
That was classic.
Yes, Kevin, looking good, fella.
Kev, don't do it again.
Pretty good writer.
Yes, he is.
Medieval, coming soon.
The bad news in the game, we lost Irish prop Paul O'Connell. And that's a big blow to the Lions squad. He's another guy you can lean on. We crushed the Melbourne Rebels.
Lean on me.
Then we had test 2. The Wallabies won that one 16-15.
Wallaby.
That was killer. That was killer. You know why?
Why?
Because we had a chance to win it with a half penny kick at the end of the game. But I mean, it was a long one. It was like around the halfway line, and he just didn't quite hit it right, and it came up a little bit short. But hey, he doesn't miss many of them.
No.
Okay?
No.
He had 5 pens in that game, and
No.
the guy's amazing. Now we got test 3. He flunks his test.
How did
doesn't
he make it through the break?
I
How
don't
is he
know.
still here?
They give me a Z for some reason.
Yeah, that's because you got that shirt on. That's why you get a Z on your test. No A's and B's and C's.
Where's Billy the Blue? And why isn't Foxy taking
Don't say that.
You can keep the bloody boy! I don't want him back! He's nothing but trouble and holds me down in my nightlife!
Now we got to decide.
I didn't need to hear that.
Foxy come from?
Test number 3, boys. The final test. A lot of controversy in this one. Brian O'Driscoll from Ireland was not named to the squad for this game.
The old Driscoll boys.
So everybody's mad at Gatlin for that one, at least from Ireland, especially one big guy from Ireland that we know.
Got it!
Exactly. Okay? Then we had another controversy. Out of the starting 15, and Gatz said, I named 10 Welsh players for the starting 15.
Okay.
So now everybody's ticked off. England's mad because they don't have a lot of guys in there. Ireland's got a few guys in there. Scotland, I don't think there was any of them anywhere, unfortunately, this
Well,
year.
Ox was on the bench.
Yes, there you go. He was the big man. Now, so everybody's mad at Gatz.
So everybody's mad at Gats.
Final score,
Final score.
Qantas Wallabies 16,
What he said.
British Irish Lions 41. 41 to 16
41-16.
with those decisions that Gatz made.
Those decisions that Gats made.
Yeah. Halfpenny, man of the match. Gotta love that. His 49 points gave him the record for a Lions series, and his 21 points in the match gave him a Lions individual record. Well done, boys. Well done, Lee. Classic. Now, after the game, there was a revelation. Revelation?
Prince and the Revelation.
Elevation.
Revolution.
Gatz actually came out and said he made a massive mistake by naming the 10 Welshmen to start.
Yes.
He said he should have named 15.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah! Yeah!
You know who would have made a difference? Stato.
Stato.
Stato. Cheers, Stato.
Speaking of which,
Stato.
our buddy Stato is off to a far land. Stato's not going to be with the club this year for our stats. We got to get somebody new to get our stats from. But
There's only one.
Rich,
Stato.
we appreciate everything you did, brother. Be good and stay on the spot.
Stato!
Statland. I like that.
Stato.
Another classic moment this summer. Exciting as can be. There's a fella that used to play for Wales. He's pretty famous for a kick against England. He got in a little scuffle at the Pig and Fiddle. At the Pig and Fiddle. That's the name of the place.
Adam Jones.
No, this guy's name is... He's a great rugby talent, but he really doesn't care about the game. Gavin Henson.
Oh, Jim Henson's brother.
Yeah.
I think he made Ace Richardson.
He is the Muppet right now.
Oh.
Gavin Henson is.
Oh.
And he got in a little disagreement with some of the guys, and they were ribbing each other a little bit. He got offended, and he tried to get in Carl Ferns' face. Carl is one of his Bath teammates. And Carl took him out with one shot. The video's out there. It's classic. If it's still there, Ox, get it in.
No, you're not. No, you are not.
It's a riot. Gav was out for about 5 minutes. You know? So that was one of my favorite highlights of the summer. Then we got WP news. A little bit of action in the WP. Ebu Vale's got lights.
Ebu Vale.
They got great new lights now, so that's going to make a big difference for those guys. For Neath, Robin Souden Taylor, former Wales international.
Didn't he sing for Cheap Trick? Robin Souter.
I think he did.
I want you to want me.
He's now the conditioning coach for Neath. So he's going to take care of Phil, too.
Oh, Phil needs some conditioning.
And former Pontiac Cross Keys and Mountain Ash boy, Dean the Machine Gunther,
Love Dean Gunther.
is now at Aberavon.
Aberavon.
So he joined up with the Wizards, so that's some interesting stuff.
Aberavon.
Not a bad news. Bad news. We had
Ballard's DeLorean broke down?
some worse.
Oh no.
Ponty lost some guys.
They lost some guys.
Corey Hill's gone to the English Championship.
Organize a search party.
We need one.
Facebook alerts.
Corey's gone to Moseley
Who?
in England. Corey Hill.
Corey Hill.
Gone to Moseley.
Not good.
Ed Sigri, the Sig. Yes, he left us again.
Man, Sig, gonna miss you, pal.
Sig's gone to English Championship Club. East Ealing Trail Finders.
The trail finder.
The Trail Finders. So
All
I
you
gotta
need
keep
is a
track of
DeLorean
them
to
now.
find a trail.
And our main man, the fastest hooker in all of Wales, Darren Harris.
Not Foxy.
Darren Harris was actually signed by the Scarlets.
Wow.
So, congrats to him on bumping up that ladder. Congrats to the other guys. Full pro teams, love it. And Carl the Lion Lewis resigned from the Pont, and I think he's going to play with his local boys the rest of the way.
All right.
A lot of years of service there, Carl. Congrats, boys. Good luck. We're going to miss you.
We're just finding
Come
out
back.
that there's some stuff happening with these guys in Ponte, and we just caught the news right before show. We'll be getting into that. We'll be talking some new players. Maybe, just maybe, we can pull my niece Lowry away from that man long enough to go, fancy talking to you, Strongy? I missed that. Fancy talking to you, Kenny? Fancy talking to you, Chris Dicamitas? She finds that man and just, I'll try to get to it.
She's good,
maybe.
she's good.
But I might be going to the beach and burning my bum or something like that.
We do have a couple signings, though, that I knew of before.
Well, I had an autograph signing down at the local Kmart, and I made a whole 27 cents.
How'd you make that much?
You know,
That's-
taxes.
That's silly.
I actually made about $14,000, but after taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We signed Lloyd Williams. Lloyd played for the Pont a little bit last year. Signed him from Treorchy. Signed flanker Luke Crocker from Bedau.
Betty's son
From Philo.
makes a mean cake.
Yes.
From Philo
From
Beddow.
Philo Bedau.
Right turn, Clyde.
We signed second row Lee Williams from Bargoed.
Bar what?
Bargoed.
Bar is good.
We signed back hooker Jack Dando.
Jack Tando.
Gotta love that.
Yes.
He got released from his regional contract, so we got him back. We
Love
him.
that name, Jack Dando. Starring
Sounds like
in Terminator 4, Jack Dando.
Yeah, he does sound like an actor, doesn't
Yes.
he? Very famous movie actor, Jack is in his
Yeah.
other
Sounds
life.
like a alcoholic drink.
Jack Daniel. All right, Tanner, let me get a Miller Lite and 2 Jack Dandos.
He could be James Bond, too.
Yes.
Dando.
My God, Sean Connery.
Jack Dando.
Yes. Dando Calrissian.
Dando.
Magic.
He got me.
Magic. It's just happened.
Ponte's preseason friendlies. August 10th against the Newberry Blues. The Newberry Blues.
The Frankenberry.
I don't know them. I just finding out about them.
Okay, the Blueberry
Hiya, Mike.
Frankenberries.
Then August 17th against Candovery.
Handover!
That one against the Drovers. Now there's a special event too coming up. The Foster's National Sevens. Now I don't know if that's taking place in an Abercynon Sevens or what it is. But it's basically got all the WP teams and a couple extras. That's at Cardiff Arms Park on Sunday, August 25th.
What?
I know I said it.
Ugh.
That
Boise.
team down south, Arms Park,
The boys.
on August 25th. You got round 1 games. It's all day. Remember, you got Ponte versus Neath, Wales Students versus Carmarthen,
Quins.
Regent versus Cross Keys, Aberabon versus Bedwas, Candovery versus Bargoed. That team down south versus Newport.
7-3. Good.
Newport.
The Smokers.
Swansea versus RGC 1404. That's the team from
Sounds like who
up
the,
north.
That sounds like who the busman played in darts last week.
Ebbw Vale against Hannity. So that's the day. And the cup final for that is going to take place at 6:30. And you know what? The news I got about this tournament is
What?
the best. My favorite.
What?
They're going to have bouncy castles.
Bouncy Castle.
I love bouncy castles.
Why don't you throw that little kid there and let him run around in the bouncy house all day? I'm sick of him! Get him out of here!
Bouncy castles.
Oh, counter girl. Mad today.
She's an angry woman.
Wow. Don't talk back to me, Dragon! I'll take that hat and shove it up your horse! Wow, she's cursing.
She's tough. She's being mean to me.
Wow.
British Irish Cup.
He said, dang, girl. The Bic!
Teams are already named for Scotland, Ireland, and England. Which
Okay.
Scotland, you got Ayr, Gala, Stirling County, and Edinburgh Academicals. I think Ox is on that team too. Ireland, we got Connacht, Munster, Leinster, and Ulster Ravens.
I got an ulcer after this.
England, we got Moseley.
Sugar
Oh
Shane.
wait, we just said Corey Hill's gone to
Sugar Shane?
play with Sugar Shane Moseley.
Yeah.
That don't sound right. So he'll be there.
Hey,
Then we got Ealing
2013.
Trailfinders. Ealing Trailfinders.
Trailfinders.
Sig has gone there.
Yeah.
So they're going to see him maybe.
Okay.
London Welsh, London Scottish, Bedford Blues, Rotherham Titans, Nottingham Rugby, Plymouth Albion, Bristol Rugby, Leeds Carnegie, or Carnegie Hall. Carnegie Hall, get it?
Yeah, I got
Carnegie
it.
Hall.
Hit the lights. You ruined my Bugs Bunny montage.
Cornish
idiot.
Pirates and Jersey. Okay? So those teams are all set. Why doesn't Wales have teams yet? How come everybody else already named their teams?
They got Phil Lawrence in charge. He's too busy planning a wedding.
I think so.
Don't
Here's what happens.
talk to me about my love life. I love my girl
Or my wedding.
more than I loved anybody. Don't tell Foxy.
Even Neath, too. He loves his girl more than Neath.
No, the Neath is number 3.
Number 3.
Or, yeah.
So here we go. You ready? Here's how some idiot in Wales came up with this formula.
Okay.
They decided to have 4 principality teams in the competition.
Okay.
And they're going to have a playoff.
Okay.
Playoffs? Doesn't work, I'll tell you. So, it's going to be... Ponty's first playoff game is against that team down south. And that's going to be September 7th. And that's going to be, well, it's actually going to be at the House of Pain, but it's going to be against that team down south.
Woo!
Now, here's how stupid this is. This past season, Ponty had 21 wins, 1 loss with 96 points.
Yes.
That team down south was 8-2-12 with 44 points. And we got to play them in a one-off to see who goes to the Bic.
The Bic!
I'm ticked. This is stupid. This is stupid.
Stupid.
Other games, you
What
got
is
Cross
stupid?
Keys against Newport. The winner plays Bedwas.
Bath and Beyond
Tenethy versus Carmarthen Quins. Winner plays at Candovery.
versus Triple J Jackson.
Bridgend versus Swansea. Winner plays at Neath. And then the winner of that plays at Aberabon.
Aberabon.
So you got all these stupid games to see who's going to play in the Bic. When they just should have just took the top 4 teams and said, "You're in, boys. You earned it." Rant over. Can you tell I'm aggravated?
Makes sense to me.
But anyway, it just goes to show you that I could organize things better than some people. What do you think of that?
I think you're right.
I know I'm right.
I think you're pretty smart.
And I think we just covered everything.
We just covered everything.
The last minute rant
Everything.
by the Dragon.
Awesome. Well, I don't think we missed a beat here. Thank you
my
once
head.
again, Jay Salerno, Vision Bird Tattoo, Wheeler
No, no,
Avenue,
no. Not in my house.
Vision Burn Tattoo and
Fly
Art
this
Gallery, Wheeler Avenue in Dunmore. Get the freshest ink there, best colors in town. Thank you, Kevin Ashman, for that glorious run.
Oh, I forgot to tell you too, they named the baby.
Okay.
The new baby over there.
Oh,
Ignatz of Windsor.
Ignatz
Ignatz.
of Windsor. Okay,
That's it.
Ignatz.
That's the hottest news you're going to find anywhere.
Okay, well, and this has been episode 39 of the Egg-Shaped Bar.
Ole, 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 ole. Ponty, Ponty.
Yes, coming up after the break, Yo Dyer. Whole lot of sexy there.
Ah.
Aha, stay tuned,
Yeah.
kids. Mattyvison.com. We dream big.